Okay, now for the story time. Now for the story time. So like, this is weird, and I just be wondering, do people do this, right? So, y'all know I have a salon, right? And like, it be crazy. Like, people be talking about people, right? And like, other people can hear, and it always baffles me when people be talking about people and other people can hear you. And I always say to myself, like, y'all out here talking about these folks like your shit don't stink. And I say all this to say, so it was these two girls, right? And I have a salon, but where I work, I have a suit, like my own place, but it's other business, like a complex with a whole bunch of business. And in front of our businesses, we put like little sitting areas. So I do not have a sitting area in front of mine, but I would go down and I would sit at the girl, the tattoo, because there's a tattoo artist next to me. And I would sit at hers. And then the one next to it. Well, long story short, it was two girls sitting down and they was talking trash about another girl that came to my salon. I do not know her. I have never seen her before, but she came to get a consult for color. And so when we got done with the consult, my second client counseled, so I felt like reading, so I go out on the bench and I read. I cannot see worth shit, but I can hear and I can smell. Okay, them the two things. So baby, if you trying to whisper around me, I'm like, and I'm nosy too. I may never tell it, but I be knowing the tea, so I be like this. So supposedly, I don't know, but supposedly the girl that came and got the consult from me, the other two girls that was sitting at the other salon had spotted her, and she was like, that bitch go. Now look, she's standing at the car talking to another girl from the nail place down the way, right? Now I'm sitting here like, if I can hear her, I wonder, can she hear them? Long story short, they was going in on homegirl, and I'm just sitting there. Usually I get up when shit pop out, but I ain't feel like moving. I was comfortable, and I wanted to listen to my damn book, okay? When I say they was roasting the hell out of her, but the reason I was bothered was because one of them bitches started talking about her clothes, right? And started saying, what did she say? That cheap ass Shein rainbow get up. And I was like, I like, what's up? Like, I know motherfucking well. So that one was my problem. I ain't even giving that, but they was going in. So I got something to say. It don't matter where your clothes come from as long as you put it on, okay? Like, that bothered me. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all be coming for the girlies who like affordable fashion. Y'all, this sweater dress was from Shein. Y'all know how much I paid for this sweater dress? $9, okay? And it's warm, and it's cozy, and it's pretty. Like, y'all really be coming for us girlies that like the affordable fashion. I feel some type of way. My hoe get up. My boots were damn near free. Original price was $78, but with my credits, I got them for 10. I got on thigh-high boots, and I'm gonna put my outfit on today so y'all can see. My earrings, I sell these, but my earrings, you can get them on certain websites for $2, okay? This necklace was from the thrift store, okay? Like, I feel some type of way when people come for people in the price of their clothes, because mostly everything I wear, like all my stuff combined, is between $30 and $50 a day. Y'all really be coming for the affordable fashion girlies. Like, y'all really be fucking roasting us like that. Like, I feel some type of way. And when I looked up, and I said to myself, maybe if you spent less money on them damn overpriced ass clothes and spent some money on that, on more money on that cheap ass hair in your head, you wouldn't look like a rat. I didn't say that, but it's what I was thinking. Yeah, they was really going on girlfriend, because she had on and I don't even know if her clothes was Shein. But y'all really coming for the affordable fashion girlies. That bothered me. And y'all, I just got a freaking Ralph Lauren original leather jacket, and I looked it up. That jacket, the price for that jacket was, I think it was $380. The jacket, I got it from the thrift store. I paid more for it to get clean than I did. That jacket was, I think it was $17, leather jacket. And I'm gonna post a picture when I post the video so I can show y'all. Long story short, Y'all really damn roasting the Shein girlies, and I don't understand. I have so many hand-me-down clothes I got from the thrift store, and it brings me to another thing. I was talking to this one guy. He had to be like one kid. I think he was like 19, and we were talking about clothes because we was talking about. I was like, I had on a coat or something. Oh, my blazer. I had on a blazer, and he was like, I like that blazer. It had like leather patches on them. And he's like, where you get that from? I said, oh, the thrift store. And then he was like, the thrift store. I said, shit, speaking of thrift store, I need to drop this bag of clothes off and pick up my other bag. I know. And then I got on the phone and I was asking my husband, I was like, how much was, because sometimes my husband, when I go to the thrift store, I buy clothes by the pounds. So my husband was like, get a bag of clothes, because we put our clothes in the cleaners. My husband was like, get a bag of clothes, and he would drop them off. And then like, when he go pick up the clothes from the cleaners, he dropped off another bag that he was like, you got some thrift store clothes? Because I don't bring clothes in the house if they don't go to the cleaners. That's just me. That's just how I am. Some people wash theirs in the washing machine. I take my clothes to the cleaners. Anyway, long story short, and he said, my husband said that he said it was like $119. So the kid in my shelf was like, wait a minute. I thought you said you got them clothes from the cleaners. I mean, I thought you said you got them clothes from the thrift store. And I said, yeah, I got the clothes from the thrift store. And he was like, so you paying more for the cleaning than the clothes? I said, yeah. And he was like, why? And I was like, because they good quality clothes. I said, I get a lot of designer clothes from the thrift store. I said, you would not believe how many people give away clothes, especially people with money. They don't feel like selling it. They just, and if they pass away, they'll just give it. He was like, but it ain't worth nothing. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, because you got it from the thrift store. And I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. And he was like, it's not worth anything because you went and bought it from the thrift store. And I was like, what you mean? I was like, he was like, so you said that you paid like $17 for a coat from the thrift store, but you said it was a name brand coat. And I say, yeah. And he said, but you got it from the thrift store, so why would you pay more money to get it clean than you paid for it? And I was like, because it was in the thrift store. I don't know what's on that coat, and I don't bring outside stuff like that in my house before it get clean. I don't understand. So this nigga really, is he drunk? So long story short, he was saying because whoever bought the clothes, because the clothes went to the thrift store, like, because I said, so what if it was a Louis Vuitton? That's what I said. I said, what if it was a Louis Vuitton? He was like, it don't matter. It was at the thrift store. So that's what I'm giving y'all an example. I said, so you're telling me if I go to the thrift store and get a Louis Vuitton purse, which is worth anywhere from $900 to $8,000, let's just say that. But because I got it from the thrift store, because I have a Louis Vuitton wallet from the thrift store that I paid $7 for. I said, you're saying because I went to the thrift store and bought it for, let's say, $100, it's not worth anything because it had went to the thrift store. I said, is you saying because it's tainted? He was like, I'm just saying it ain't worth it. I said, are you? I said, I don't want to ask you this because I have a learning disability. I said, do you hear yourself? And he was like, what do you mean? I said, it does not matter that somebody put it to the thrift store. The quality of the object is still the quality. I said, if somebody gave you a TV, is it worth anything because somebody gave it to you? He was like, but it didn't go to the thrift store. I said, did you graduate? Like, I was so flabbergasted. In his mind, because I got something from the thrift store, once it goes to the thrift store, it's devalued. He's saying, well, I said, do you know how many people go to the thrift store, buy shit for pennies, and resell it for triple the price? Are you serious? He was like, but it came from the thrift store. Long story short, in his mind, because I went to the thrift store and bought something from the thrift store, is not worth anything because it had went to the thrift store and I got it from the thrift store. So yeah, that was an interesting conversation. It did not make any sense to me, but in his mind, I say, well, what if it was Jordans? And he was like, they're different. And I was like, how is that different? He was like, because they Jordans. I said, do you not have a brain? Because I thought I was the one with the disability. Do he not have a brain? I just shook my head. I told my husband, he said he ain't graduate or they ain't teach him shit, one or the other. But that was another story for story time. I thought I was gonna start doing story times, and those are 2 story times today that just really had me in a pickle. Okay, all right, you guys, happy day.